Emily, a hard-working mid-level analyst, is called into the office of her boss, Mr. Donovan, a pompous, self-absorbed manager. In front of the team, he announces she's being demoted to a junior role to protect the company from mistakes she didn't make, all to shield the incompetent VP above him. Emily's humiliation is immediate. Colleagues whisper, some sympathetic, some indifferent. Her inner monologue is a storm: disbelief, betrayal, and smoldering anger. Emily steps out of the office, heart racing, promising herself she won't just accept this. We flash back to Emily's first day. She impresses everyone with meticulous work, earns promotions, and is quietly known as the department's backbone. She notices subtle favoritism toward VP Claire, who consistently underperforms but remains untouchable. The contrast between her diligence and Claire's luck sets the stage for tension. Emily overhears Donovan whispering about protecting the VP at all. Emily notices colleagues avoiding her gaze, HR becoming distant, and subtle undermining at meetings. She questions herself. Was she overreacting? But a misfiled report clearly shows Claire's errors. The realization hits: the company protects the incompetent. Emily quietly saves a colleague from a public mistake, showing her competence again, but Donovan observes it with thinly veiled resentment. Emily, now demoted, is assigned tedious tasks. While processing old spreadsheets, she notices inconsistencies in Claire's numbers and questionable budget entries that contradict official reports. Her curiosity is piqued. Emily considers keeping quiet or documenting everything. The camera of her inner monologue shows her mind racing. At home, Emily talks to a close friend about the demotion. She's devastated, her reputation tarnished in front of peers, but anger simmers into determination. Emotional stakes heighten as she imagines the VP taking credit for her work. She decides she will find evidence that will make the truth undeniable. Emily meticulously gathers spreadsheets, emails, and internal memos over weeks, methodically comparing them to public reports. She notices patterns: overspending, inaccurate projections, misreported KPIs. Emily discovers a financial red flag big enough that the VP's position could be in jeopardy, but she needs proof. Emily, careful and composed, subtly questions Donovan about discrepancies in a private meeting. His arrogance is palpable. He brushes her off, claiming she doesn't understand the bigger picture. Emily realizes Donovan is complicit in covering for Claire. Emily discovers a colleague, Mark, who has also noticed anomalies but feared retaliation. They form a quiet alliance. Together, they map out discrepancies and start connecting dots that lead to the VP's failures. They find a document that could ruin the VP if properly presented. Claire throws Emily under the bus for a minor error, but Emily stays calm, subtly highlighting the VP's past mistakes to the team. Small victories begin to shift perception. The team begins whispering, maybe Emily's right. Emily uses her demoted role strategically, offering assistance that exposes Claire's errors indirectly. She doesn't attack openly. She lets Claire stumble. Claire grows increasingly paranoid and mistakes Emily's professionalism for hostility. Emily learns the annual audit is about to begin. She secretly hopes the discrepancies she discovered will surface naturally, but she knows she must prepare carefully. She starts organizing her evidence into a clear, chronological file. Claire celebrates a supposed victory at a team meeting, mocking Emily subtly. The tension is palpable as Emily sits silently, keeping a detailed mental record of Claire's mistakes. Emily realizes the VP has made a critical, traceable financial blunder last week. Donovan attempts to guilt Emily for being difficult and implies she should just leave quietly. Emily resists, her anger now tempered with strategy. She sees a slip in Donovan's behavior that she can leverage later. An internal auditor, Lisa, known for her meticulous work, approaches Emily discreetly, revealing she suspects misreporting but lacks proof. Emily shares her findings in a cautious, confidential way. Emily now has an official ally with authority. Emily starts connecting minor errors into a pattern: overspending, misreported revenue, misleading reports, all pointing to Claire. The audit timeline approaches, heightening tension. A critical error surfaces that could implicate Donovan if mishandled. Claire, confident, misfiles an expense report. Emily notices immediately and quietly corrects it, creating a clear audit trail that shows the VP's negligence. Emily realizes this single document could shift the audit's conclusions. Emily carefully shares insights with select colleagues who trust her. They quietly corroborate mistakes without creating drama. This builds her credibility behind the scenes. Rumors start spreading, subtly, about Claire's errors. Mark, Emily's ally, hesitates under pressure from Donovan. Emily must act alone to ensure the audit evidence is ready. Tension spikes. The clock is ticking. Emily works late into the night, assembling the final proof. Emily receives an email showing that Donovan has prepared a preemptive report, blaming her for minor errors to shield the VP. Her blood boils, but she keeps calm. Emily plans a smart counter-strategy without breaking any rules. Auditors arrive. Emily subtly guides them toward inconsistencies she's uncovered. Claire and Donovan grow nervous as questions start hitting them unexpectedly. First shockwave. A report contradicting Claire's numbers is found. Donovan tries to intervene but falters under audit scrutiny. Emily stays poised, her quiet competence becoming apparent to everyone. The auditors request a full review of Claire's last quarter. This could be the final domino. Audit findings reveal mismanagement and falsified entries. Claire panics, realizing she can't escape accountability. Donovan tries to spin it, but evidence is airtight. Emily watches silently as the VP's defense begins collapsing. Claire is removed, and Donovan faces scrutiny for covering her up. Emily is recognized officially for her diligence. Emotional catharsis. Emily watches her tormentors face consequences, all while she maintains professionalism. A final twist hints at a bigger cover-up Emily will expose. The company implements reforms. Emily is promoted to lead the department, now fully in charge. She mentors colleagues and restores morale. Emotional payoff. Underdog becomes victor. Emily uncovers another hidden mismanagement file, teasing potential future victories. But she smiles, calm and confident. Emily hosts a celebratory meeting, subtly allowing Claire and Donovan to realize they lost everything publicly. Emily delivers a measured, respectful speech about accountability and integrity, her vindication complete. Moral and emotional lesson fully realized. Arrogance and cruelty fail. Competence and patience win.